Bison is one of those characters where everyone said that, of course, he's so strong, and like I said, everyone says he has no DP. Hey, he has damage. Okay, if you get a bomb set up into one shimmy, it's actually just over for 60%
Please don't
of your
DP
life.
against this guy.
So it becomes really scary to deal with some strike those situations, especially when you got the man game of when they know that you can die from a DP and they can just throw you, loop you to death because they know what you're afraid of. Bison's mind game and the mental stack that he has, just because the bomb alone makes him such a strong threat of a character, which is why I don't even think the DP is needed. But however, on the side of nephew, the juries, tried and true, one of the best juries in the nation, arguably the world, actually. They'll be doing massive work right here. Dark Neff. He's so locked in. Look at him. Look at him in the top right.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely getting dark now.
I don't even think I saw that
my
boy blink.
goodness.
Oh,
my goodness. He's in dark net mode. Why you trying to go up and grab? Oh, that's another punish. Oh, my goodness. 96, getting closed out.
On the left side of the corner, please. Harassment. Someone call HR. Make it stop.
Happy, please. Happy, please. No. My goodness. Wasn't a perfect, but yeah, it felt like it.
It definitely had that one trade in the beginning, but after that, it was all gas, no brakes from nephew. Taking that first round, that's what I like to see. Walking down slowly but surely, but hold on, problem next. The down jabs. Wait a second, stop the approach on nephew's side.
My God. He is reading the book of problem right now. He has definitely been picking up some tendencies of what he's been doing with the Bison character right now. And it's working out. Oh my goodness, he is harassing this man. Let him breathe a little bit. Oh, that's a perfect parry to stay something out. Nice back throw.
Oh, wait a second.
Oh man, second chance, second chance.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I couldn't go to Cream City Convergence. The drop?
Second chance, but Chip is a really big problem at this point in time.
Wait a second.
Yep, that works.
I got refunded. I might get refunded for half my flight. I'm not getting refunded for the event. I don't think I'm getting refunded for the other half of my flight.
Waiting for one EX fireball until a walk down into please, what do I do?
Yeah, I got screwed over. Dude, that's twice in such a short amount of time.
Yeah,
that's so crazy.
Nephew is not letting him breathe whatsoever, man. I've never seen so many medias just string together so much. I'm like, what is he reading?
What is that man reading? We don't know. But all I do know is for sure is that so far we've had nothing but 2 O's on the top of this.
Yeah, I'll regale you with the full tale. So
that's actually really crazy to think about.
I took the cheapest flight option that I could for going to Cream City, and Cream City's in Milwaukee, right? So the cheapest option I could get from Atlanta was I was gonna have a layover. I was gonna have a layover in Orlando for a relatively short time, and then just go to Milwaukee from there. And it was gonna be the exact same route on the way back, Milwaukee to Orlando, and then of course Atlanta again, right? On the way there, suddenly over the intercom we hear the news that we're not going to be able to go into Orlando anymore because of weather. And because of our relatively low amount of gas, the only possible stopping option is in Tampa. And then once we're on the ground, we'll give you guys an update on when we're actually going to go there. And I'm like, okay. At that point, we end up spending several hours in Tampa with no updates, no news, no nothing. And I think we finally end up going to Orlando like 4 hours later. But by then, my connecting flight has long since taken off. And the only possible flights they can give me that are the same airline, every single one of them would arrive in Milwaukee several hours after my pool would be done. Every single one. My only possible way I could have gotten a flight to make it to my pool is I would have had to buy a one-way ticket. I would have had to buy a one-way ticket that was around $600 just for one flight. And I was like, nope. I'm not about to throw away $600 for one flight when I've already been doing everything I can to cut corners because, well, I'm a free agent, you know. I'm not exactly made out of infinite money right now. I'd rather just spend that $600 on going to another event because I had to throw a lot of money down the drain for this, which sucks because clearly I'm here and not there.
Everybody wave, man. Where you at?
Yeah, C3 rise up. That's what I like to see.
Sorry that happened to me. It is what it is, Paze. I think I had a nice bracket. I liked my bracket a lot, honestly. Let me pull it up actually. I liked my bracket a lot, dude.
My goodness, yo, this match has been crazy. But I believe we're moving on to that loser side of the bracket.
Here, let me put it up real quick so you guys can see. I still think there's a real chance that if I was there and I played well, I could have gone far.
Well, we're gonna see, man. Ramsey's
But it doesn't matter. So
of the Midwest scene for the longest time, man. It has a baby.
yeah, I'm definitely gonna be at DreamHack.
But
I haven't decided what my next event is gonna be though. I'm thinking maybe F2Con.
every single time he doesn't travel as much, but when he does and come out to these events, he puts on a showing, man.
Yeah, this is my This is my path. I had to play Chris FGC and Alex Noah into Wheels, and I think I would have won. I did study for Wheels. I felt ready. Did I see the Kev do set? I did not. I literally just woke up because even when I got home, what I had to do.
It doesn't travel too much, so people around here are aware of him, but not too many people outside everywhere else does.
Y'all gonna learn today.
Yeah, y'all gonna learn.
What I had to do for
definitely doing his thing, but like you said,
just to get home.
Honda earlier, he got sent to losers by anyone.
Was there weren't any straight shot flights I could get that would get me home in a reasonable hour. So I had to go from Tampa. I had to fly again from Tampa. This time to Orlando, several hour long layover. Into Fort Lauderdale, which has another several hour overlay. Into yet another several hour overlay. And then finally got home in Atlanta 27 hours later. So the moment I got home at like noon, I just passed out and slept for like 5 hours. And then the moment I woke up, I booted up stream, and here we are.
But got the Zangief coming out.
Yeah.
Big boy.
Yeah, he's gonna go with the big boy instead. So that means it'll be a decent amount of walk blocking. There is some options where you have Odie Larry to be able to kind of.
Yeah, I got screwed over, Veltex. It is what it is.
They're menacingly. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's not menacing.
No, he's menacing. The American way. That's menacing.
Oh, he's talking about Gao.
No, yeah, Gao's menacing.
Yeah, F2Con is the next like largest event I might be able to go to. It's a maybe. Does the airport just hate you or something? I guess.
You got it, bro. I promise you, you got it. I don't want no problems, big fella.
Yeah, I don't know what else I can say.
This is gonna be loser side, ladies and gentlemen. So that means the person who is
Anybody I'm cheering on this tournament?
They gotta be spectator seat, and they gotta wonder why did not wake up. Well, actually, Zangief don't got no.
I think all the people I know the most are out at this point.
Perry's jumps back.
I don't know. I just want to see some good sets. I don't think I care too much about outcomes. I just want to see some good shit.
Definitely a guy that can know how to mix back and forth between going on that lane pace and also being heavy with the approach. Wait a minute, clean hit coming out of Ramsey.
The F2Con is it's a big regional in Tennessee.
Ramsey got to stay pace right
And I have the donation goal up for that now because
No. Give me that.
it probably won't cost too much to go to that shit.
for the ante. Walks up with the
I could probably just straight up drive. Like I looked at it on Google Maps. I could have.
down kick.
It'd be like a little over 4 hours to get there, I think. Nice. Good conversion from Kaba.
All that was hard work just to get punched.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly where in Tennessee off the top of my head, but I did check. I think it'd be like a 4.5 hour drive.
Yeah, starting off, man.
Upside down kick.
Oh, yeah, okay. I like that.
Knows.
Damn, that was a good ass weight from Ramsey. Holy shit.
Try to get a screw. I understand, man. Sometimes you got to do that to get your momentum.
250 for the gas and pit stops is fair. I think it'd be more like
Oh, my goodness.
gas / pit stop / food / tournament entry.
And it's there.
And maybe a hotel too if I'm not able to find local housing, but I probably could get local housing, to be honest.
Can take forever.
Nah, I have to wait. It's kind
I'd also only need it for 2 nights.
Like jab check.
You thought I was going to be there? I thought so too, Revio. And then
That's perfect parry.
my airline decided to give me the middle finger and ruined everything.
Gotta be careful.
You see, I love it. It's, like I said, Kaba's the type of person that that is not afraid to go in. But right now, he is definitely don't mind playing in that zone in mid-screen.
204, gonna catch him a little bit, trying to swipe at those toes.
Oh, no, buddy.
Bruh.
Unfortunate, was not close enough for the 720. Not gonna work out in his favor. That means Kaba's gonna go up 1-0. Ramsey, you're facing elimination, but he sticks with the Zangief.
Wait, is this losers?
Man, like I said, you always got to stick with your child to choose. What a jump in, though.
Nice. Cross over to Fierce. No headbutt quite yet.
Oh shit, this is losers. This is top 16, so...
Boom. This is so tied up in this corner right now. Attacking the toes once again. Upside down kick. Kaba fighting his way out.
Yeah, the winner of this plays dual Kevin, and then
Punish counter.
the winner that's in top 8.
I know I'm saying he goes almighty.
The finger went up. You know what that means. That was a GG. Plant the seed.
Exactly.
Ramsey taking that first round with the ODSPD. Still staying solid. But the
Another overhead, man. It's kind of the danger of like having him like go in with those booms. They see another overhead, man. There's just threat of that because of it now. Ramsey can get hit and not protecting this dome piece. Careful. Another toss.
Another one? Not this time.
round just might be
Actually,
that.
yeah, and that was a good DI, man. Knowing they didn't have no life to do anything with it. And that puts Kaba at that point.
The DI
Is Marissa just a matchup check? I mean, to some extent, every character is, but
right now, but Ramsey.
she does have a lot of stuff that's unique to her that can be annoying if you don't know how to deal with it, so kinda.
Walking down slowly but surely, trying to get to that right side of the screen.
That sounds about right, Effie. I'm trying my best to get a full refund because I got screwed over, but
Follow up.
remains to be seen whether that's going to fully pan out or not.
Upside down kick, beautiful stuff.
Do you mind if I ask you a Smash-related question? No, that's fine.
Ramsey trying to walk his way down, but no, the headbutt.
Now,
misses.
Kava's doing such a good job of navigating this mid-range.
I think Ramsey right now is trying to walk forward.
He's just very consistently winning the drive gauge war, too. Like, you can see that there are a lot of certain kinds of decisions he's not going for unless he has, like, enough drive gauge parity. He starts going more for these longer range pokes, specifically when he's down in bar, because he knows that it's a way of, like, whittling it down. Like, see, like, now he's got an advantage again, so he can drive rush again, like, a little more safely. Like so.
Strings.
Alright, now that he's down,
I'm more so worried about level 2 at this point in time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to be careful with these moves that you
There
just talked
it
about.
is.
There it is.
uh-oh.
He's going to go ahead and get a hell step follow-up. Uh-huh.
Oh, he's not going to level 1?
Yes. Oh, I thought that would be level 1. Oh, there's level 2.
Burnout?
It is.
Yes.
Big boot.
Good call.
Jumps back. Thought he's going to press something. Goes
jump in.
for it. The
Oh,
flash.
That might be it.
Chip is going to be a big problem at this point in time for Ramsey.
Just at the level
can't
one,
take this.
unfortunately, he can't
That's
dodge.
it.
Oh, it's so
You can't make that jump.
Gotta
GG's.
close it out. Kaba is going to move on, and that is
It was a yes, Kruger, yeah.
C3.
Oh, so many crucial decisions right there towards the end. You saw Ramsey had the corner advantage, but unfortunately woke up with that.
Remember when Larry was for anti-projectiles? I do. I mean, technically you can still do that. It's just, you know, not the best thing in the world by any means.
Early and landed on his demise. Kaba, who advanced on the bracket, but Ramsey, that will be the end of his run at Cream City.
Best single advice I can give about improving neutral?
You can really control the space. Like I said, he's the type of player that you're like
That's a really ambiguous question.
but really utilizing that he has that zoning game on point.
I guess the most important thing is just trying to make sure that you have intention in everything you're doing in neutral.
Try to get it. Really, he has like what level
A lot of people are very flowcharty in Smash.
Get some booms, see if he can try to get some of that space, but it's kind of hard when you have that caliber of player with that caliber.
Trying to play with a lot of intention, I think, will help a lot.
It's unfortunate, but yeah.
Like, if you're just doing things for the sake of doing things, you should probably stop.
Very much so.
The force was definitely stoppable in that case, unfortunately.
It's better to have intention behind something and it end up wrong than to not have it at all, because at least then you can try and correct it later.
Shouts to Ramsey doing a great thing with the Zangief, but
Do I read my YouTube comments?
Chris Cecil.
Not usually on videos. I mean, I respond to YouTube chatters when I can, though.
Goodness. And the way that JB has really been putting, even though like he's sitting out on the loser side, man, she's been doing the work. She's been doing the work.
Oh, who sent JB to losers? I need to find out that part. And Chris CH, I actually think I stalled the match that you guys sent to losers, but I forgot who sent.
All right, I think this is a top 16, right?
My brain.
Okay, it is. So,
I apologize.
Kaba won this, and he's gonna have to fight Dual Kevin.
They have the brain force that's going through. But
You need to ensure that it doesn't stay the same throughout the whole match.
They're here now.
No, playing with intention means you should play with intention for every individual decision, not just have like a highly generalized goal that you stock apply over the entirety of everything you're doing.
The Hamburglar versus the college is going to be coming up next.
What I mean by playing with intention is everything you do has a purpose. Whether those are tangentially related to each other or not
Yes.
is another discussion depending on matchups, what you're trying to do or whatever. But more often than not, you're not going to make every decision with the same goal.
We put in a lot of work. So
These two play each other constantly, buddies. But like I said, at times like these,
It's better instead to try and be more flexible and then just
JB versus Chris CCH.
make individual decisions in the moment based off of what seems good.
yeah, it means right now, I think Chris is like, yeah, I really don't care about that.
Yeah, I think Chris CCH lost to Louis Man and JB. I'm not sure who he lost to.
Now impressive in the corner.
Yeah, the story that has been played out in all these matches so far.
What's up, Dripperoth?
Been the one that really-
I was supposed to be at this tournament, but I got screwed over by my airline, so here we are.
I think he was kind of still holding on to it.
Oh, he lost to Jack? Okay, cool.
No, he got the snatcher coming out, ready to go.
Let's pair right down the projectile. Oh my goodness, goes in with the 4 roundhouse and stumps on the face. DP, get off of me.
Yeah, Jack lost to Minna.
Looking for the kill, and guess what? Stops the approach.
Yeah, Minna RD just has the jury bracket today.
Real solid stuff, man.
It's kind of funny how that worked out.
Pick up and dictate the point.
Nice.
Yeah, that was-
Let's go,
He
JB.
was smart because he was like, okay, if you're gonna come at me and you try anything.
Daigo lost to Kangaroo. Wait, didn't that guy also beat Brian F?
So good.
Kangaroo going kind of crazy today.
They got to deal with the tornado.
It does. It's
Yeah, that guy beat Brian F and also Daigo in one day.
the knockdown.
Good shit, Kangaroo.
Fourth throw. Kill rush.
That's right.
Yeah, Akuma player.
Like an omelet. Coming up close. Ooh, tries to go flick him, no whiff.
Because I actually watched the Brian F set live because
Corner approaches.
I was in the car on the way home.
Mix.
Yeah, I got picked up from the airport and then I just watched. I had tuned into this on the way home, and that just happened to be going on.
Wants to keep that pressure going. Offensive stuff. Got 3 bars to work with for CCH. 1 clean hit to level 2 to put this man in demise. Oh,
You might even need a level 2 now.
I'm surprised they didn't go for the cross-up aerial there. I got home like 12:30.
Level 2, man. Something that JB is looking for. Trying to see if you can get a
I got home like 12:30. Slept for 5.5 hours because I was at the airport for basically 27 straight hours.
He's trying to get some of that meter back. Getting closed in on.
No, the clean hit to
I've had a rough day and a half, guys. Not gonna lie.
Clean stuff from JB right there. Oh, that clean counter hit.
Yeah, man, but it still ain't over, man. It's still.
I'm still pretty tired, but
So you can tell the familiarity between both these boys and how much they play. Oh my goodness, a DP afterwards. Stop the approach. I love it.
Yeah, man. Sometimes
I'm not getting refunded for my hotel either.
the mix-up option, man. I got the DP on deck to be able to stop you and stuff you where you're going.
So yeah, I just threw a good chunk of money basically just down the drain, which
No DP, no nothing. But
feels bad when it's not my
Yeah,
fault.
he's trying to walk back to see if he can catch something.
Whatever.
He's tossing him this corner position.
this is for
Oh, I like this. Go for the burnout.
That's exactly what you do.
All right, stay alive, JB. You can do this.
Grade up. You got to take more plus points. Gets the throw. It's still level 1 on the side of JB. He can
Oh
work
my
with it.
goodness, look at where he's at in the position. That's why he's kind of holding parry. And yeah, he had to. He had to. Get
Sorry, you
that
got
far.
screwed out of this turning. It is what it is at this point.
Yo, nice
Yeah,
air.
yeah.
All right, JB, good job surviving. He's got level 2?
Not going to use
Nah,
it quite yet.
not gonna use it.
But there it is.
He's setting up. He's trying to get Chris into the burnout situation.
Nice.
My goodness. It's
Chris into
tag
the
buddy.
shitty situation. Oh my goodness.
That's it. Let's go, JB.
That situation
I think the main people I'm rooting for at this point are like JB. Dude, Carsonist? Carsonist is still in here too?
Take a second to think about it.
Let's go.
Sports water.
Wouldn't necessarily say that was a completely bad game from Chris CCH, man. But yeah, man, the way
No,
they slowed it down.
It's easy for me to root for Carsonist because in a lot of ways I feel like we're in like the same spot right now.
Work with you guys.
We're both like strong up and coming players that are relatively new, still trying to establish ourselves in the world.
This ain't
We're both definitely good, but we don't necessarily have like the biggest results.
nice perfect parry.
Yeah, I'm a large chase.
Off that roundhouse.
Why do you ask?
Right through. I saw it coming. You gave me a window. I looked out.
Ooh, what a punch counter. Really nice, healthy. Shift it to the corner.
Nice
Here we go.
second throw.
Yeah, hope Dual Kevin likes the
Always be catching us with these whip punishes, man.
hope he likes the Guile matchup. He's got to fight Kaba.
Beat
if I remember correctly.
Point now for JB.
You're getting a funny ass shirt for me.
Right here, right now.
Well, I appreciate it. Thanks.
Yeah, you gotta get him out the way though. Careful.
Oh,
Sar comes out.
Oh dear heavens.
Is she a specialist character?
Yeah,
Definitely.
Did he do another one? He tagged.
Damn, what a grab from Chris. Nice.
Hold the tornado.
Nice. Level 2 right back at you. It's not so fun, is it?
Yeah.
It's not so fun, but
Yeah.
huh?
But it can't do too much because he was way too close to the corner.
Kev's in winners. Oh, he beat. Wait. He beat Knuckle Dude?
Into the corner. That
Oh
was-
shit, he did. Never mind. I'm dumb.
Here, bro. This is your home now. Don't even
For some reason, I thought he lost to Knuckle Dude. Never mind.
punish
Oh, he's
counter.
dead.
Sometimes the throws are a little bit too much for some people, JB.
Yeah, man.
I don't know how I made that mistake,
Old
but
Barry, man. I'm like, thank you for the extra damage. I appreciate you.
Throws
he speedran him. Dual Kevin hasn't lost a single round yet. Damn.
Another tech on the throw.
Well, if he just wins today, then he just goes to Capcom Cup.
Get away.
Oh no.
Yeah, did I forget to mention that, by the way, viewers?
Trade combo.
Whoever wins this tournament today goes to Capcom Cup.
Anti-air. There we go. Now we got those. Take the throw.
So this is a pretty big deal of a tournament.
Ooh, the shimmy up. We are tied up. The first 1-1. First game.
This is the first 1-1 situation. First game through, you have JB is going to, fall to Chrissy Chase, making that 1-to-1 as a score. Taking that time with the character selection, like I said, this is do or die. Both these boys are in losing side of the bracket. So that means after this, you are done. Spectator seat for the rest of the tournament. You do not want to be that boy sitting in the crowd, salty as hell.
Now you want Daigo to win it all? We need a 40-plus-year-old at Capcom Cup. I'd be down for that timeline.
Wants to set the pace, and that's pretty much the tale of the tape that has been happening, man. Like, definitely want to see like what will happen as far as who decides to get the first pressure, get the most moment. And I think this time, like Chrissy's case, like said, okay, that worked for me in the first round. Let me step back a little bit and see what you kind of want to do.
The back dash after the corner approach. Whoa. Thought the hit was going to come, but no.
Definitely worked out in his favor.
That cross. Oh no.
Yeah, he was walking back just a little bit too far. Still got to do that. Yeah, good DP.
He'll try to go for a jump back punish, or maybe in the DP. Either way, it does not work out in his favor. Trying to bait him, waited. Another perfect parry. Tried to go for a big punish counter with that roundhouse, but not going to work out for him. Ooh, what you reaching for? Casper and his uncles? Nobody right there, bro.
Exactly, man.
Chill out, gang.
Looking for the wrong goes here. Now you got to do with his level 2.
Goodness.
Hold this. Yeah, you know. Oh, what a perfect parry. You got to get a grab, and he was able to get it in time.
So
I think that opens the door for Jack, but it also opens the door for Joey Delta. Because the thing is,
He said, man, the perfect parry was so timely. That was what he needed when he wasn't able to get anything out of it. Oh my God, he just pick up.
I'm pretty sure the Midwest is a super regional, like a super regional, so they're gonna have 2 people qualify through World Warrior. So if Kevin qualifies today, then that means we're gonna get at minimum 3 Midwest reps.
catching him.
That's it. GG's.
Gonna get the
Let's
quick-
go, JB.
It's gonna be JB moving on 2-1 over Chris CCH in that losing
All right,
side.
JB versus Ending Walker as a top 8 qualifier. Ooh.
Yeah, man, it's a really unfortunate.
There's plenty of online tournaments that qualify you. They're
First round.
that's what the World Warrior circuit gets.
The match there. Chrissy CH.
I mean, there's a chance I could qualify through online, but the thing is, all the World Warrior qualifiers for my region are really fucked up.
Certain things like really using his Odie tornado to really like mess with things that are like when it would.
I've
Yeah, good stuff by JB.
you get it's based off of like your performance and your top 3 performances, and I got points in the last one because I got 9th place and got some good wins.
Side match is going to be happening right now, and oh my goodness, like I said, it's an absolute.
But that's probably not enough points to where I'm gonna have to make it like
Dio going up again.
a fair bit deeper into top 8 in both of the next World Warriors, or I'm probably cooked. Unless, of course, I win one of the offline qualifiers, which I'm also trying to go to as many as possible. But obviously, that's the fact that I couldn't go to this tournament means that's one less qualifier that I get a shot at.
45 minutes over to the beach.
I'm East Coast, Veltex. I'm East
I
Coast.
don't know what is with everybody like walking all these long distances. To
Does
get to
Capcom
this
screen
man.
players for sus things? Not really, as far as I know.
Sometimes
Oh shit, Carson is Daigo.
Man, this is gonna be
Aw, shit.
Carson is definitely been on the come up in the region. pretty much in the U.S. as well. Like just overall.
I didn't DQ on purpose, Revio. I DQ'd because my flights got screwed over so badly to where I was originally supposed to get there last night at a reasonable hour, but my flights got screwed over so badly that my only option to actually get there the next day would have gotten me there like 20 hours later, and it would have been several hours after my pools were done. And I also got no refund for the event, no refund for my hotel. Probably only a half refund on my flight. I just threw a lot of money down the drain and got cooked because of things completely outside of my control. Awesome.
Gotta deal with the serpent though. See how it plays out. Yeah, let me hear the crowd.
Probably lost like, with the partial refund included, I'm probably gonna lose like close to 500.
They are really like, no, we get through it.
Like I said, they got a lot of stake right here. They definitely want to make sure they stay into the bracket. So they don't want to hear none of that right now. They don't want to hear the noise. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Daigo didn't want to hear none of it. He want to get it right into with that whip punish, man.
It blows, man.
Speaking of whip punishes,
They have another follow up.
And just a few months ago, I got screwed out of my flights to go to DreamHack Dallas too.
So I think that's something that Carson want to go ahead and make use of. But
That's twice very recently that I've gotten screwed over by flights and lost a good bit of money. I already tried doing that, Revio, and I'm not going to be able to get full refunds for any of them.
trying to attack that drive gauge. Carson's not too healthy when it comes to it.
that's why you see Carson in the strike, like really trying to press the issue, go in. Man, the dive gate calling out the anti-air.
Spins the level on, should I get that burnout in? Oh, wait,
Yeah,
no.
you have to drive reversal there.
Okay, on my terms.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
And he had to take a
What a weave! Holy shit! I'm surprised he won that round. He was in such an awful spot. He was looking. You were looking for me in Punk stream the whole day.
Gets over it.
Yeah.
Double dash, no Mario Kart. Gets the punish count on the throw. Nice.
I probably would have been on stream at least a few times, but well,
absolutely get that. Got the poison on as well.
it is what it is.
Set it up and slides under that charged fireball. This will be all the extra damage that you need. And you know what, cool man, sitting with that 9,000 health. Help me! I'm bleeding.
He's bleeding. He's poisoned up. It's not a good look. But wait a second. Goes for the sweep afterwards.
Oh, is the next time? Yeah, I think the next event I might go to is F2Con.
Burnout, and now he's at the corner, and that's the eye.
True combo.
That's true combo. That wasn't.
That was not this time around. You're going bird watching. That's gonna be Daigo still.
That's why we have a small donation goal up, because
Who's gonna get that first lead?
3 meters.
money's probably a little tight right now because I just lost a lot for no reason. But at least F2Con I could probably go to relatively cheaply. Damn, what a catch!
Back approach, and guess what that means? Lots of damage, and you're purpled up, but he gets out the corner. It's the big thing. Another throw. Oh, it's just overhead.
Ooh!
He was using a lot of different matches, man. Just really harassing the overhand last moment.
No DP, no nothing. Goes for another tech on the throw. Beautiful stuff. Nice anti-air. Speaking of overhead.
That was really good. You're gonna super?
Attack the drive gauge. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Goes for the level 3. Get down.
Burnout time, baby.
This is a really bad spot for Carsonist. Probably gonna get DI reset in the corner.
Out, and you're in trouble right now. Goes for another DI, and guess what that means?
Can he kill here?
Bird watching yet again outside.
No, I don't
know
think he
it's a
can.
beautiful place to be, but unfortunately, that's gonna cost you.
One guess away though.
Oh, got out of there.
What a
Slid
slide out,
away.
yeah. As soon as he got the meter, he's like, yeah, utilizing the good air to air to catch that demon flip.
Oh, looking strong for Carson. Wait a second,
Got the
it's a man
grab.
grab. This is huge.
Level 1 will kill.
Double one, got some
That catches!
Oh my God.
You can see Carsonist fist bump in the camera.
In front of broad daylight.
Holy shit.
Carson takes game number
11 in
1.
progress.
Oh my God. One more game that's needed.
He looks so happy.
It's a throw.
Carsonist and I, in a lot of ways, I think are in very similar positions.
That's right now.
Be able to get it
We're
in
both
there.
like strong up-and-coming players that clearly can put in a lot of work,
That DP, are you serious, man? Daigo.
but we're not exactly household names yet in Street Fighter.
Oh, ties the
You
legs.
should watch Campaign Set versus Chris CCH. It was insane.
All right.
putting myself on burnout in my own.
I'll probably check it out later, yeah.
Got the corner position.
If there's like a break before top 8 or something, that'd probably be a good time. Would Daigo losing be considered an upset? Yes.
He's taking way too many
Carsonist is a very good player, but like I said, he's very much an up-and-comer, not like anywhere near as well established as someone like Daigo, you know? I guess he wasn't confident it was going to be a combo. That's why he didn't go for a further extension. He just went for grab.
All right, get that grab for the punch counter. Extra damage.
Daigo's old, but he has decades of experience. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
That was definitely potential of getting Daigo into burnout. So now you got to hold this. Level 3. This should be a go round.
The rent is due. Come here.
I think this is game 3. Wait. Wait a second.
Don't give Carson a chance like this.
So that's a level 1. Now level 2 set up.
Wait a second.
Get to the corner. This ain't looking too good.
Air fireball is so good there, yeah.
Tied up 1-to-1.
Yeah, he's in the tank. You can see it. Closes his eyes, takes a deep breath. This man is in the zone.
Calling out some of these fireball attempts because you know that's the game style that Daigo likes to play.
Daigo also does a lot of reflex training by repeating things hundreds of times. I want to do that more because there's a handful of situations I feel like I don't react to as effectively as I could. At least not as consistently as I want to. So that's actually something I wanted to practice a lot more in the coming weeks and months.
Nothing out of it.
But dive.
Top 5 Street Fighter 6 players. I wouldn't really say there's a clearly defined list.
Oh no, that could have been tripped off and nothing afterwards.
We don't have like
Now watch your toes.
Luma rank or anything like that for Street Fighter.
Kick.
There's just, I feel like it's more accurate to say there's just kind of a general consensus. We'll be like, oh yeah, this guy could definitely win this major. Oh yeah, this guy is good, but probably isn't gonna win the major.
One clean confirm is off Carsonist. Oh my god, plus frames.
For the most part, like seeding and players tend to be more generalized
Poison up.
because we don't have like
Try to shimmy this man, another
a
throw.
bunch of rankings or anything.
Big jump.
All right, Daigo's up around.
Here for that, and that is Daigo on
Hold it together, Carsonist.
That point right now, trying to bring it back with down 1-0, but still looking strong at this point in time. Still got some gas in that tank. Looking in terrible position, but wait a second, it's a forward throw. To the corner we go. Oh, trying to shimmy man on his socks.
He was trying so much to press a button.
Wait.
That's wrong with that.
That's good damage.
Got a grip.
I want both players to win for different reasons. I want Carsonist to win because I just like the guy.
Big jump coming out of Daigo right now. You gonna spin it all? I respect it.
No, he-
White.
Definitely not going to spin it yet.
The crouching short. Watch out for crouching short. Yo,
What
trades.
a trade. What an insane trade for that. Once again, he's jumping. He's calling out
That's
every
it.
single bubble attempt. And that'll do it.
Daigo takes it game 3.
One
Daigo 1 away from top 8.
out of the bracket.
Carson's gonna fall.
Either way, though, good shit, Carsonist.
For his money, but unfortunately, Daigo is going to move.
Let's take a quick look at his bracket path. Like,
And
all right, he beat Simple Tricks.
Umahara, Daigo is going to advance on in that losing side of bracket.
He beat Simple Tricks. He beat Shine. He beat Zack in a Box. He beat DeBuzz. He beat And I Have a Beard.
Right now is looking really, really ridiculous, man. All these different players. That
He beat PK Hero, Master Dodie. He got sent into losers early.
Top 24 loser side right now. Going
Is
into
JB or Daigo considered better? Probably JB right now.
trying to get into that top 8, man. All important
Probably.
in order to make it into the number 1 headband. Get that,
I say they're kind of a similar level overall, though, where...
Before he plays move, we
All
gotta
right,
talk
so Daigo's going to play Jack.
about try to do it if he actually didn't know
All right.
about it.
I think this set already happened. JB won. Has Idom Samurai
Try to do
happened?
it if you guys did not know. A beautiful game that you can play on display. Big shout out to all the ads and everyone who's been coming through for us at this point in time as well. Beautiful stuff right there with the Street Fighter Duel. It's a mobile game that's going to be releasing later this year. And if you haven't heard of it, please play as RPG based.
Yeah, the Street Fighter 6. The Street Fighter 6
Yeah,
collaboration is actually
who sent Daigo to losers? He lost to
for the Luke's,
Kangaroo, if I
Luke
recall.
information there. So if you guys not ready, man, it's RBT based on Ultra Street Fighter 4, man. You got 40 of your favorite characters from there. So make sure you guys check that out. Like I said, the Street Fighter 6 collaboration is coming soon. I'm already getting my tickets for Luke, so make sure you guys get on that.
Next up, I believe we got the War Warrior, actually. If you guys do not know, you can register for your region. Make sure you determine for War Warrior. It's the way to get yourself into that Capcom Top 11. You can sign up at capcom.us/War Warrior WW24.
Yeah, I'm forgetting that Daigo loves the Rashid matchup. No, that's a pretty alright draw for him if he has to play JB. Well, at least he doesn't for this. He's gonna have to play Jack for top 8.
Really good stuff, man. Have you ever had those egg rolls, man? I
have not, but I heard that Buffalo is something decent.
It really is. That Buffalo chicken. It's definitely a game.
Either way, I'm a little thirsty, so I'm gonna go and get some water. I'll be back in just a minute, okay?
Just eating one of those. Real good stuff, man.
Real good stuff all around. But guys, do not go anywhere after this quick ad break. We'll be right back with more Top 24 action. Stay tuned.
By the way, please buy this collection, guys. For any of y'all who like Ace Attorney but have never played the second one especially, in my opinion, Ace Attorney Investigations 2, which is included in this little collection here, is debatably the single best Ace Attorney game, period. That might seem like a hot take to some of you, but I promise that's what I actually think. Yeah, Ace Attorney Investigations 2 is... I'm definitely gonna rebuy. I'm definitely gonna buy it because I actually got the. There was like a. What's it called? I originally got the Japanese version of the game, and there's a fan translation in English that you can mod into the game. So I've already played this game because that's what I did. I got the Japanese version and then modded in the fan translation, which was actually really good. Like, it genuinely felt like an actual official localization. So I guess I'm also just kind of curious on how different it's going to feel now that it's officially localized, because obviously some character names are going to be different and a bunch of other stuff. Have I thought of playing the new Wukong game? I actually haven't seen that much about it, but I've heard it's pretty good. So maybe? Yeah, I don't really know much about it, but I've heard good things in like a very general sense. So you play as the prosecution in this game? Kinda. It's not really accurate to say that you're like doing typical prosecutor stuff or defense attorney stuff. It's you're not really doing things in courtrooms. It's more like you're just a general detective, and instead of courtroom scenes, there's just like interrogations in non-courtroom contexts. It's like, it's definitely it's an Ace Attorney spin-off. It's not really the same thing as the mainline games, but in my opinion, the second one that's included in that collection is godlike. Haven't played an Ace Attorney game before, you're slightly tempted to. It's a good series. It's good and it's very unique. I mean, how many other games, in most of them, of course, do you literally just play as a defense attorney and go to court? And somehow that sounds so boring, but it's actually so lit. I remember when I was introduced to this series, I thought it was going to be really lame because I was like, why would I want to do this? Like, I promise it's a lot of fun. Like, the concept, like, at a glance, doesn't seem like it would be. At least, not to me, anyway. Oh, nice, Deb. Man, there's a lot of good fighting game stuff coming out soon. I mean, we've got the Marvel vs. Capcom collection coming soon, where we're going to be able to play MVC2 with rollback online. Who do I think will win the tourney? Well, I mean, we can look at top 8 winners right now. We're going to have Joey versus Dual Kevin and Minna RD versus Nephew. I think Minna RD is going to win, or Dual Kevin. Those are my top 2 picks. And they're probably going to be winners finals too, so. Yeah, whoever wins winners finals is probably winning the tournament if Minna and Nephew win, which I think they will. What's up, Marcus? I hope you're having a good night.
It's going to be absolutely crazy. I believe it is Knuckle versus Kaba coming up next, and my God.
Wait, they're doing Kaba and who?
It's unfortunate, but
Kaba Knuckle do.
You're thinking what I'm thinking.
I don't think it's
There can only be one.
I don't think it's
There can only be one Guile in top 8.
in this case, in my opinion. I feel like the Cammy in this case is going to be a little bit more, just be solid more than just chucking booms all the way. The chuck and boom game is going to be just a war of attrition at that point in time to see who's going to get the best of whoever.
Yeah, if I had to describe the appeal of the Ace Attorney games, though, if you've ever liked the idea of like,
Absolutely agree with that, man. Like I said, I've been talking about this before.
they're like they're kind of like detective games, but also kind of not.
See that? Like you said, called it out before, man. We're probably gonna end up seeing the Cammy. We may even get to be more.
Lots of wacky characters, over the top court hijinks, very dramatic objections.
Quite a bit, quite a few times, especially definitely seen.
Lots of arguing. It's very chaotic and very fun.
So.
Definitely saw these boys definitely game on occasion. You guys see them on hella occasions online because they just put in how much work they put in and their ethic of, trying to get things done and definitely try to prove themselves into getting into that Capcom Cup. Both these boys definitely wanted.
Yeah, I was asleep earlier, Revio.
They're good friends as well. They play time and time again. There's no bad blood here or anything.
Now, the moment I got home, I was so fucking tired from being up for like 27 straight hours that I went to sleep for almost 6 hours, and then the moment I woke up, I booted up stream. And here we are.
You really waiting for that change, huh? Nah, man, we going.
Sucks to suck, I guess. Sucks to suck.
No, I'm the number 1 William. Oh, I'm the number 1 William.
Everyone's just playing basketball? That's lit.
It's going to happen. The American way, the American heroes.
I used to be kind of okay at basketball, but I'm so out of practice by now that I'm probably extremely washed.
What dude's kind of making us wait a little bit.
I usually played center.
He's actually going to go and switch over to the Gabby situation.
Focused a lot on goalkeeping or protecting the hoop.
We're kind of going on from that. Since we possibly.
How tall am I? I'm 6'3".
Those 2 different flavors of God that's happening right now, right?
Yes.
So like when I was a teenager, in my group of friends, I was the tallest. So I was just by default center in a lot of games.
Yeah, okay, there it is. You were getting a little nervous, huh?
No, I wasn't getting nervous at all. I just knew that wasn't going to happen. This is not. It just wasn't the time for. I just didn't.
All right, Dude's going with the Cammy. I know he doesn't like playing the Guile Mirror, so this makes sense. I know Cammy does really well in the matchup too. She's like one of the more annoying characters for Guile to deal with. Like that he jumps in immediately. Just a regular jump in too. Nice. Let's go, dude. Big chunk of damage. He was ready for it this time. He was just going for the no mix-up, trying to make Kaba think he was going to dive kick so he could get away with doing a neutral jump again for plus frames. Kaba was ready though, that was smart. Nice call out, can you kill? I think he could have killed there.
But a back dash, my God.
I think he could have killed there if he converted into level 2.
Yes, we love the corpse up.
No, yeah.
He might come to regret that.
Get in there and switch the position there.
Yeah, especially since Kava's got burnout now.
Wait a minute, Kaba has a fighting chance.
Oh yeah, dive kick.
Throw.
It's the grab.
Don't trust this man's reaction though. Don't go for that DI.
Oh,
Wait, gets the
the
shimmy.
Should be able to close that out easy. Don't
Dude,
have to
not
do
like this, Stu. You had your moment.
right now with the first blood.
He definitely, I'm like 99% sure he could have killed there.
Reaction too much with that DI because he know he had a level 1 to work with.
Off that previous combo he got. I think he could have done a sequence into level 2, but
Don't get off me flash kick OD version.
that's so unfortunate.
Get that space, man.
Ooh, my goodness, that roundhouse.
Yep, now he has to do dive kicks. Du hasn't been making Kava respect that as an option yet, so he might be able to make regular jumps work again, but he has to specifically establish dive kick first.
That's what we've been trying to test and see if Kava has those already on.
Alright, can you maintain corner? Good read from Kava, because that really is just a guessing game from his perspective.
Oh my goodness, into the level 3, so much damage right here. Not gonna be quite deaf, but it's looking troublesome for Du.
Yeah.
You can just kill with a regular grab too.
Possible, but you really can't get no ogre out here.
He missed it! But it doesn't matter, he gets the shimmy.
Shimmied again is knuckle dude. That's how you live and die by the
That was like a
sword.
desperation shimmy, honestly. Like,
Whew.
he missed his button to be able to really close out the round with the sand short that he wanted. So he had to step back a little bit. Like, yeah, let me see if he go text. Okay, I'm ready.
Losing both the rounds to a shimmy is not the way you want to go, but right now, immediately going back to the guile, of course, is going to be Kava. Du can battle for a second. You wouldn't pull out the DJ, will you, man?
Nah. I think we're going to stick with it. I feel like people.
Yeah, I'd be very surprised if they pulled out the DJ.
We'll find out. He's taking that time to think. If you guys do not know, this is a veteran move to do. Always, you're allowed up to 1 minute in between character select screens, so you can just make sure you get that chance to, clear your head, think about what you did wrong, but also, more importantly, try to get that heart rate down. I tell people all the time, when you're on stage, honestly, the biggest thing I tell people to worry about is to control your breathing and get your heart rate down. Yeah, that'd be the thing that really be killing a lot of folks. Hold on. You doing it?
He's doing the mirror.
We chuck it.
Oh, baby.
Ah, man.
Shooting. It's time.
Like I said, two different flavors of gal. You're going to see it. I feel like these are the two best gals in the world. So here we go. You get in this.
Google, when you Google DJ is apparently considered top 8 or a bottom 8. So I don't know what tier list you're looking at, Revio, but there isn't exactly like an official, widely accepted tier list for this game.
Oh my God, we're getting nothing but perfects. Perfects.
This game is very balanced, like character-wise. I think my only real complaint is I wish they did some stuff to help with making it a little less volatile. But they've been doing that over time, and I think they're going to continue to. So, yeah, I think the two main things I want in the future is for them to like either get rid of throw loops or make them require drive rush. And make drive reversal, like make a regular drive reversal the same speed as wake up drive reversal. Nice. Kaba 1 round away from top 8, upsetting Du. No, in my opinion, DJ is super good. And I think most top players would agree with that. Now, I promise you DJ is very, very good, Revio.
Like I said, man, Kaba's not afraid to get in your face, man. He's not afraid to call out. He's putting on that pressure. Now you're sitting in that corner, you're getting harassed. Your meter is looking real unhealthy right now.
Still trying to fight his way out. He needs to get some momentum started. He hasn't had a single combo. Another clean hit.
I mean, Jin literally just got top 8 in Evo. Going all DJ. That's it.
He closes it out with a perfect, and Kaba takes it 2-0.
Alright, Kaba's in top 8. That's our first loser's top 8 qualifier, guys. Alright, we now know 5 of the 8 people. So we've got Joey versus Dual Kevin, Mina RD versus Nephew, and then Kava versus Ending Walker or JB.
And that was actually to make it into the top 8. So here we go.
When you're playing DJ, you can't stop hitting buttons. It's so fun. You're dead, perhaps. It's very easy to get lost in the sauce with him, which is both a good thing and a bad thing.
If you're on that winner side, man, you're making sure that you're keeping that momentum up because you don't want to be down there with a beast like Falcon.
Oh, man, it's not gonna be a good time.
Not at all. Yeah, man. I hope you guys have been enjoying, man. We got our next banger matches will be coming up for you, man. Here at Creamsicle Convergence, we are live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, man. I hope you guys have been enjoying the show. Hope you guys have been enjoying this top 8, man. All great matches that we were receiving. And man, this next one we got coming up for you. we just looked and saw who it was. You're gonna see for yourself.
All right, the next loser's top 8 qualifier. So did this happen off stream? Someone tells me Idom Samurai was off stream. Because I kind of doubt they'd go backwards in bracket, so they probably just played that off stream. Or like it's going on right now. Let's see, Problem X is right here as well, so there's a chance Ending Walker and Problem X would have to fight each other, but if they did, it would be loser semis.
I always tell people, when you're in the loser side of the bracket, it's really scarier because you don't know what your opponent might do. It's like backing the animal up into a cage, you know, like they pull out all the stunts, and they pull out the stuff that you might not even think they would do, but they end up doing. But like I said, guys, all these matches that's coming up next are going to be top 8 qualifying matches. We just saw Cop make it to top 8 over no.
According to Punk, Walker is known for dropping out of first rounds.
Our next one after this.
Well,
these next set of matches, just make sure you type in estimates point bracket in the chat, guys. That's all.
Good news for JB. Keep the momentum up.
Are we gonna get the Ending Walker special? You know,
Let's go, JB.
You know, we're not gonna talk about
Let's go, baby.
You know what powers we have on the commentator desk.
This is a top 8 qualifier, so
Touch her.
nice.
Get that nice hit. Send him to the corner, please. All the bait is there, man. We are
Big
gone.
conversion.
We get
What's
to
the
find
mix
out
up?
real quick.
Yeah, it just does the frame kills to set up grab.
Looking for a counter hit quite yet. But runs into the fireball.
All right, hold that for you. Yeah, you kind of had to use that to see.
Oh shit, what a conversion.
Wasn't enough hits. So now you still got to hold this pressure. Oh, what a clean jump out.
So that overhead didn't work out. Now he's switching positions. It's going to be a good time for Ender Walker. No, just switch positions once again. Gets the throw as JB. Charges up all the way, goes in. Nice take on the throw.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, that shit was smart.
That situation where you get that throw.
That should be it.
Doesn't matter. You got the counter hit that you need. JB with the first blood.
With the 4 Chris, not the way you want to go. Taking that first round of JB. Ender Walker trying to answer back, but no.
Nice. Ending Walker tried to check, but was a little bit off.
Into the level 2.
Level 2.
The tornado's coming.
Time for the Yasar.
Is the volume for the stream good, by the way? Like, can you guys hear the stream itself just fine?
Man, that worked out so
Like, if you guys can hear the stream itself just fine, but I'm still louder, and you can clearly hear me, then that's like the perfect volume.
Because actually you can jump out. But wait, gets a counter hit.
Oh, man. And that's where you need to walk in.
Nice.
That's where we really woke him up here, man.
1, 2, 3. Walking down slowly but surely, but my goodness, trying to attack those toes.
Volume is good? Cool.
Nice smoke buttons again, yo. That overhead coming through. Falling into fireball.
No, JB, no, he messed up.
What a sweet.
But
Right up in there with the girl.
A lot of meter work with Ender Walker, but he's going to get
can't hear the commentators at all, however. I'll turn it up just a little bit.
Oh, that's it. Down and out.
All right, JB, let's go.
Want to seal it, yo. JB's
What's
taking
up,
the
Roth?
first game over Ender Walker. Ender Walker goes right back into it.
Dude, my luck
We'll see if he
these
can
last few
make
months has been
round.
so bad.
Not completing, no.
God damn.
Yeah, hit him with the ropes. Here we go.
Even my flights with Evo had multiple delays too. And when I went to Frosty Faustings earlier this year, that also had flight issues, although I was able to make it.
Like I'm ready. Nice sweep.
I haven't had a single good flight experience all year,
Another one. Down the flicker.
which is crazy because in Smash,
Yeah, that gave you
for the most part, my flights didn't really have issues. I feel like I maybe got luckier than most.
Still on level 2 though. But it doesn't really matter, man. Got to throw.
It's like all my good fortune of my Smash career just got hard reset. The universe is like, okay, this guy's had it a little too good for too long. Fuck him.
No spin. Y'all being greedy.
No. It's just ran right
Fuck
out.
him. He must suffer.
That should be chip at this point, right?
And I'm like, well, I guess you're right.
One more hit.
My goodness, that boy Ender Walker.
Yeah,
almost
good.
gets it.
That's a really good chip for Ending Walker.
He stays ahead of the game. You like to see. Spinning mixer after the projectile. Yo, okay. JB on that type of layer. I like that. Bring him in.
Oh god, that hit from there? That shit was max range. It means good things are in store. Hopefully.
Oh my god.
What a kill rush. He was ready for that. He's like, okay, yeah, I'm going to time this right.
I'm a big fan of that kill rush that Ending Walker went for too.
Oh, give me there it is.
Because even if he was sitting there and parry, what JB was doing there was he's holding parry. There's a little thing where good players will specifically go for a... Yeah, that's it. 1-1. Good players, when they're fighting against the pull-in move, I don't know why I can't remember what it's called all of a sudden. But when you're fighting against that, holding parry and then trying to react to them rushing, doing kill rush with some kind of option is a good way of dealing with it, to where you option select to not get hit by the grab. But Ending Walker realized that's what JB was doing, so even though he was sitting there holding parry, he just canceled kill rush into the follow-up and was able to get extra damage. Really smart read on the situation. He realized that JB was going for the option select. Nice recognition.
First time we've seen this side of the screen. Wait a second, Ender Walker.
Yeah, this round is looking good, but also aviation industry is goofy right now. Tell me about it, Veltex. That shit sucks. Either way, thank you for the resub. I really appreciate it.
Right here, right now, over JB, but JB, he can still dig deep. Still got some time to work with.
Yeah, I think my next big tournament might be F2 Con. Maybe. It's a little sooner than I would have expected or wanted, because I wanted a little more time to restore my funds in time for like my next travel event that I try to do. But it also shouldn't be that expensive either, which is good. Because it's only like a big regional in Tennessee. Yeah, one decision away.
Look at all the media you got in your hand.
The punching bag.
You just gotta hope that you don't get clipped with anything and set up your sword.
Nice technical throw. But the trade is
did it
going
again.
to do it. Ending Walker will make top 8 loser side here at Cream City.
My goodness.
Rest in peace, JB.
To be a heck of a top 8. Now we got Ending Walker, man, the young lad making it all
Well,
through.
this is officially the Daigo support stream now, guys. We want a senior citizen in top 8. Let's do this shit.
Our West Coast Warrior is sadly going to fall at 9th place. Great showing nonetheless from JB, but this is where his run is going to end. Ending Walker will make that top 8 loser side.
Yeah, absolutely, man. It wasn't really like anything crazy that JB was trying to do. Definitely feel like he kind of had that in the bag when he possibly could have, but the way Ending Walker really switched up the timing on like what he wanted to do was.
Yeah, all my misfortune with flights in the last few months, it just means things are about to get really good for me, right?
It was a tough time. It was definitely a tough time indeed, bro.
Just got to get over this little hump.
That game number 1, like I said, dealing with Flicker and also just pressing that approach as much as possible. Not giving JB a second to even set up his R. We didn't get to see him spin any bar actually in that game.
Yeah, the last week. Yeah.
That game number 3, he didn't spin not a single bar. He was getting pressed. Okay, yeah. That's the Hamburglar was getting pressed. It was horrible time. Okay, but our next set. Oh my God!
We gonna keep saying it.
Iodine versus Samurai is gonna be coming up.
Oh, they are going back through bracket.
Oh yeah, Kuma for sure.
Okay.
Unless.
Nah, we ain't no unless on this one, man. We are sticking with the tried and true. No, he's not pulling out the JP. We're not gonna talk about it. Gonna go straight to the Manan Falcon.
Might want to do his thing, you know. He might want to show out with the pimp thing. You in Cream City, you might show off the big bucks for the one time. Just saying.
I don't believe him.
Okay, we'll see if it happens.
By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, consider dropping a like on the stream. It helps out a lot. He's got the Street Fighter 30 edition for your Switch and you're having trouble doing motion inputs, probably because you want to play with the analog stick, but D-pad feels easier. I mean, you could just get like a traditional arcade style controller.
Oh, absolutely.
That's kind of what I play with. If you know what a leverless is, I play with the Snackbox Micro. It's almost like I'm playing fighting games on a piano. That's what it feels like.
So, man, any other matches that you've been seeing, like getting up to this point, that have really kind of excited you so far?
Yeah, aviation industry has in fact been very goofy recently.
I don't want to say because like
a lot of scuffed shit, which
oh my God,
really sucks because we have to deal with it. Like, I didn't do anything wrong. It's not my fault that my flight got rescheduled to 20 hours later. And I also was stuck in the airport for about 27 hours. And also my flight home got switch to 9 hours earlier for some reason. Like, if I made it to Cream City, my flight home left at like 2 p.m. or something, so I would have, you know, been able to get an actual night of sleep, wake up, go to the airport, and be a normal person with a normal schedule. But for some ungodly reason, my flight home Sunday got switched to like 4:30 in the morning. Why? Have any of you guys ever had your flight not delayed, but put back in time like close to 10 hours? What the fuck? Has that ever happened to any of you?
I'm so glad they can hear me outside there because it makes things just 10 times funnier.
How do you get your flight from like 2 p.m. in the afternoon on Sunday, and they're like, no, you're going at 4 in the morning on Sunday instead? Sir Dank versus DeBuzz on Smash Ultimate right now for top 8 as well. Oh, neat. Sir Dank is probably going to get slaughtered, but who knows?
Bro, he went to Namaste. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He said a whole prayer.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That boy went to the 8th inner gate already. Like, that boy is...
DeBuzz is very, very good against Falcon. I think the only Falcon that would realistically maybe beat him is me, if I was active.
I've never seen somebody use it, but it is important.
But I'm not, so he's probably just going to beat all the other Falcons.
Coming into potential top 8 placement. Like, you want
His character is just so uncommon. You've never heard of that happening? That's insane. Yeah, how the fuck do you get your flight changed 10 hours earlier? Not later, not delayed, earlier. I also got no explanation, no refund. They're just like, sorry, we had no choice. And I'm like, what do you mean? I just got so tremendously screwed for no reason this weekend. Feels bad, man. Feels bad.
It's like, it's time to wake up.
Did you meditate on the reactions, all right? Did you pray for your reactions to be there?
I mean, I kind of like that.
Yeah, I have to imagine this matchup is pretty good for Akuma.
I mean, the fireball is that good. And that's the classic samurai, honestly. The way he's been, like, he always uses
Yeah, he's just playing ultra defensively here because he's trying to get his drive gauge back.
Check on the other side.
Uh-oh.
We'll take one. Get that man close to the wall. Not there yet, but...
Dude, just do it again?
Okay,
what the fuck?
I think they'll tell on the tape he was showing the red in the beginning. He's like, yeah, you know I'm going to DI you a lot, right?
Oh my god, this man, I know the scumbag. This dude.
That shit was grimy.
That first round samurai taking it at the 40 eyes. Good to see it.
Yeah, if I don't end up going to F2Con, I'd probably just do like a Riptide watch party or something that weekend instead. But F2Con sounds like it'd be good.
So quick.
Pullback day with no refund is a big ripoff. That's the thing. I'm going to talk to the Department of Transportation and see if I can get something fixed, because they've been cracking down hard on like scummy airline shit recently. So I might be able to get them to help me out. Maybe.
He just did it. Did you he pressed the knockdown.
Chem One Samurai. Holy shit.
Lady, I hate your glasses.
Let's go, Idom, your local boy.
First game on the board. And
yeah, Joey's in top 8 winners. There's a chance that if Idom pulls out here and wins his next set, we can have 2 Manons in top 8 of a major at the same time. Has that literally ever happened before? Can y'all think of a single big tournament with 2 Manons in top 8?
That kind of hurts.
Hope that goes well. Hopefully. I mean...
Yeah, man. Gotta have, like, we had this man in the corner. Nice. Oh, good answer. Where did you catch that? No demon flip dock for you.
Like the driver force.
Why is Team Liquid sending every fighting game player they have to Street Fighter 6? I mean, Street Fighter 6 is just a good place to be right now, like, as a competitor.
So he's going to go for the AI. You know, he's one clean read, one clean crumple. Oh my god.
You know, I respect the attempt.
Because of that. That's so unfortunate. He does not have the time. There's a
go
and
for
a stun. He's going to be getting a rock. Yes. He actually has a meter. He could build to the level 2.
Yeah, you can't kill here. Don't even bother trying. Do I feel Smash is more toxic than Street Fighter? What do you even mean by
I
that?
respect it. You know, he wasn't going to be able to get the kill on the level 2, so I respect that. But that was some slight big back activity. That was mighty greedy. Oh my God. Oh, the beautiful burn.
I like that too because that attacks the drive gauge a lot, man. It's so close to the burnout situation that he was before in that last round.
Samurai doesn't want to quite go into burnout, bro. This man has been DIing this man. I love it.
He is turning red. Literally a Disney movie.
Testing this man's reactions as much as possible. I think there's been like at least 12 DIs come out.
Can't play Street Fighter 6 anymore. You're so washed. It just means that you take more time to. You can catch up. You're just gonna have to like take a little bit of time and be okay with that. Like community versus community. Well, the answer is definitely Smash then. Not because there's anything inherently wrong with Smash, but just because it's a much younger community. And when your community is much younger, it means everyone is, on average, less mature. Which means you just have way more, like, high school drama and shit like that. You don't really see that much in the FGC or, like, Street Fighter community, because, like, a good chunk of the community is, like, in their late 20s and 30s. There's just way less high schoolers running around. It's just older. I don't think there's any other like deeper reason.
You know, there's a method to the madness of why he's doing it, man. He's catching fire. He's catching fireballs.
Someone give him the
People get more mature as they age, and it's just an older community.
He's gotta catch the fireballs. His fireball game's too good.
DP, but he puts himself in burnout. This might be a tough position.
No way. No way he's gonna allow that.
Not gonna happen.
All right, Item. Pulling it back.
Might as well do it. Do it. Oh, it doesn't. Stays back full screen once again.
I mean, don't a lot of people complain? I've seen a lot of people complain that, oh my god, Guilty Gear Stripe's community is so toxic too. And then I also hear that they're like one of the youngest traditional fighting game communities, and I'm like, that checks out.
Now we're in the corner. I think safe jump.
Younger community equals more high school drama because you just have more high schoolers.
Doesn't need to spend all the meter. We're going to a final game, final round.
Less maturity, more drama. It's that simple.
This is what we're talking about. This is why we're here.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Hold on. Chill out. Drive reversal.
Oh no, we got a show for you here. On a funny way, guess what? The number 5, and it's time for the 3 most dangerous letters in the RKO coming in, bringing it out.
That's a kill.
With the comeback,
the setup the entire time for the
All right, so we're gonna have Idom versus Problem X and Jack versus Daigo. Just away from Smash Twitter is such a horrible place. Twitter in general is just really ass right now, Roth. But yeah, Smash Twitter is also very ass.
Good stuff by Samurai, man. Like I said, he was really
not gonna lie, rapid unfollowing literally everyone I'm not contractually obligated to follow was such a good decision for my mental health. I don't see shit.
Nah, bro. We turned in red.
And by default, I don't even use my For You. I just use my following list. So I literally only see Junk Food Arcade's tweets, and that's it. Unless I get tagged in something. I don't know if I've always played Manon. Yeah, she used to be worse, and the funny thing is, even after the buffs, in my opinion, she's still the worst character in the game. But at least it's a little closer now, for what it's worth.
I thought every match was a top 8 qualifier. That was my mistake. Oh my god, but the next match, is that what I think it is?
Yes, it is. It's going to be...
It's Jack versus Daigo.
Yes.
Jack versus Daigo. Oh, baby.
This is the qualifier. This is Jack's last chance. Get sent down to the loser side.
There's a lot of line for Jack right here because this is him legit defending his home. This is his home
defending
state.
his championship.
Defending the championship too, yes. He is Cream City's first champion here.
Oh yeah, Jack did win Cream City Convergence last year.
But this time he has faced a rather worthy opponent being Daigo.
All right, back in just a second.
So worthy, man. Like, man, this is crazy. Like, I don't know if you were at the... You weren't at the what you call it, the tailgate, yes. Daigo was in there, man. He showed off the place.
You love you some Stripe, but you're not a huge fan of the community. To be honest, you don't really pay attention to many people, though. But here's another truth about, like, communities in these games. The online community for pretty much every game ever is ass.
I guarantee you this time, no mistake. a loser side top 20.
If you judge a game's community off of an online experience and you don't actually go to shit in person,
Ooh, it shimmies that man.
I don't really think you're judging the same
Double
thing.
dash, no Mario Kart, no DP, just a crouching jab anti. You play a Street Fighter 5? Hold on.
Offline is where it's at.
Man, Jack right now sitting in burnout, man. Barely any health, man. And Daigo just content with checking those fireballs, doesn't it? And that should be the definite stun.
Clean.
That's what you like to say. He's done.
Yeah, he's done for sure. Command grab.
Damn, a clean round one.
Watching was Jack and Daigo made you pay for it. Stop looking at the skies. I'm right here in front of you, buddy. Oh, beautiful back dash. And a throw. The patience from Daigo.
You've been to multiple events and never had a bad time. Yeah, online communities are ass. Offline is awesome.
Well, you know what? Just you want to look for blue a lot. I'm gonna turn
And that's true for younger communities as well.
No DP. Oh my goodness. Mistake right there.
It's so obvious that someone's only ever played Elite and talked on Twitter by the way they talk about the Smash community. Yeah.
But there we go. We're still recovering.
Harassing with buttons once again.
Growing up is realizing that a significant chunk of the stuff you see on Smash Twitter literally does not matter at all. Like, a lot of people on Smash Twitter literally mean nothing. They've just convinced themselves they mean something.
That could possibly be right there.
I don't care if that sounds rude, it's true.
Deck runs into a fireball. Now he's in kill range. You gotta be careful. Actually, both players in kill range right here. Wait a minute.
Spin it all. Spin it all.
Yeah, you done it.
The full animation of the level 3. Hold the nonsense. That felt good? I don't think it did for Akuma. Bottom line is, Jack, he's up.
Say they need it back on him. Jack still staying alive.
You know,
here in this
Akuma's
first
been through a
round.
lot. He an old man. He's just trying to make sure his back is working, okay?
It's not worth being in the trenches online. It's not worth it.
Throw loose on deck. Jack definitely feeling it.
You're probably not going to,
starting off like really quick as well, like trying to get in this.
it's highly unlikely you're going to change anyone's mind.
It's burnout as well. Time to play.
All you're doing is just metaphorically patting yourself on the back most of the time.
So he gets so high. Oh, that's punish. Should be able to close this out. Talking combo time. Didn't even need it. Perfect. KO. Return to slab.
All right, Jack. Rough start game one,
That's why I like to see Jack.
but he pulled it back.
Up against Daigo right now to try to make that top 8. Remember, this is your Cream City champion from last year trying to retain that title, but you got a lot of newcomers coming through.
You got to do it against the beast.
Ooh, nice throw. Getting that overhead. Good jump. Ooh.
Jump in.
He messed up.
Jump in.
Yeah, that was a counter hit, so I think Daigo just messed up the DP there. All live debates do is preach to the choir, pretty much. I think if you truly want to change people's opinions, it's a lot better to just be a positive representation of whatever it is that,
Oh, no, we check those all day, huh? Like, no,
whatever it is you do,
man grabs you, hold on.
whatever it is you do or think or whatever.
That throw, and Jack is on set point against Daigo.
Here it is. Here it is. Jack could possibly
Do you think it's best for like tournaments to be run a certain way? Okay, cool. Just run tournaments that certain way, and if it truly is as good as you think it is, people will be like, hell yeah, this is awesome. We want more events like this. That's the way to do it.
See, he's trying to get those stocks, man. He's trying to time it correctly so he'll be able to nullify the fireball. It's not working.
It's not working at all. Gets hit with the heavy top.
Do you think people should complain less about whatever game you play competitively? You think it's annoying that people complain too much? Okay, just don't contribute to the problem and just be a positive representation instead.
DPs. No, jump in. Oh, this is big. This is so big for Jack right now. Beautiful technical throw coming out of Daigo.
I swear, we find a hit, baby.
Not the type of person to care about Twitter stuff. You really shouldn't.
Oh my God, that could
Daigo knows it. That's why he's trying to just stay back.
I got away from that shit years ago.
The hit's there. He can still cancel. That's yellow. He's dead. Those drops, he's dead.
All right, that's GG's. Jack makes it to top 8.
C3.
What a lovely face, Jack.
Oh, no, we got to get the stare after this.
No, you got to get the stare after that. Loser side top 8 for Jack is going to advance on Daigo.
All right, so we have Problem X versus IDOM, and that's the last match before top 8. Oh, baby.
Man, oh, man.
Good stuff to that young man right there. Look
like
at
I said, it was really all the call-outs of the fireballs that really not net together, man. All the
Rest in peace,
Daigo. Some unfortunate
It's not even called Twitter anymore. Technically?
Yeah, give me that stare.
But I did name that shit.
Focus. Close.
It will always be Twitter to me.
Closer.
Yeah, I'm getting mighty uncomfortable, bro. Hey, move around, gang.
More.
Move around.
More.
I've had enough. I've had enough.
Ah!
I know your eyes watering, bro. You better blink. Yeah, bro. Yo, big shout out to Jack and big shout out to Daigo. Coming all the way out here to Cream City, by the way. Really tried to come down to show that sport and trying to get that spot, like we said. So big shout out to Daigo, literally a walking legend here in the community.
Very
I wonder how long he's gonna keep that bit going, because that's just been Jack's thing for ages now.
He can chill for the time being.
Time to chill out, but
Like, if he's still competing
last match,
10 years from now, is he still gonna do that to people?
Because now got the correction.
Nah, I got the
That might be funny if he just keeps it going.
It's gonna be
Problem
the top
X.
8 qualifier, Problem X versus Idom.
Idom, man, that's crazy.
My goodness.
Bro's doing that in the nursing home. It's kind of funny to imagine him just continuing to do that indefinitely.
Right here. That's crazy to think about, actually. It's really crazy to think about.
It's gonna be a fun one. I hope you guys are ready.
Hope you guys are ready indeed. Remember, guys, just a reminder: top 8 will be happening today. No, it's not happening tomorrow. It's literally happening right after this. Like this whole tournament is getting done today. I know you guys are not used to this, but we do things different out here in Cream City.
Oh, yeah.
Everything gets done today. So after this match is over, we're gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna get into that top 8 action. So please.
Yeah, when they do that quick break, I'm probably gonna get some food.
Top 24 to figure out who is going to get that 8 spot in that top 8. It's going to be Mouse's very own Problem X versus Icets Idom. Excess Idom.
A lot of X's in there.
There's a lot of X's in there. X will give it to you, bro. You hate to see it.
Yeah, I know Problem X has mostly been going Bison.
Characters going to be coming out, man. Bison versus Venom.
Like, his Blanca put in a lot of work, but I think he mostly just plays Bison nowadays.
Considering like you don't have to really worry about any reversal situations, why the character like that? Unless they have super meter. But I have seen Problem X is like one of the most perennial lap monsters I've ever seen, man. He has tricks upon tricks upon tricks that you will never see. Probably in his tournament.
Nice.
But he has them.
Yeah, I really like drive reversal there.
Them, man. Going up against a Capcom Cup champion here.
You like to see starting off with the Fierce. Oh, jumping back on the throw, doesn't want to deal with it.
Yeah, this is a Capcom Cup champion versus an Evo champion.
The approach right there with the jab on the landing. That's what we like to see. 2 medals were up.
Oh, God.
Give me 3.
My fault.
Uh-oh.
Oh, good check. Absolutely. Spinning level 1. Doesn't kill yet, but he got him to burn out. Oh, what a perfect parry. He absolutely burn on himself.
Perfect parry off the back. Fierce is not going to be a good problem. Oh, my goodness.
Nice.
With that jumping roundhouse.
Called out the scissor kicks. I'm going to come in. He says, no, sirree, Bob. I'm going to hold north. I'm going to hold this roundhouse coming down. That's going to be Idom taking that first round. That's what we like to see.
And Idom just poised and collected right now in this match, man. He looks like he's actually just having fun out here.
Damn, you confirmed off of that?
Any man that goes to a stage and he does not have his headset on is a madman. Look at this man. Idom listens to everything that's going on. He wants to hear that noise.
Time to explosion. Yes, sir. Give me the extension. Set up another one.
God, that's so much damage.
Oh, toss him. Bomb still out. Float the bomb.
Plus frames. They'll deal with it well. Doesn't crack under pressure. Dashes forward. Ooh, throw. Beautiful tech.
Throw escape. Last second, but yeah.
Yeah, maybe homeless, but I still remember how that Psycho Crusher worked. That's going to be...
If we have any Manon or Bison players in chat, how do you guys feel about this matchup?
Yes, sir. Bomb set up.
More mine.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. There's going to be extension out of here. Look at the damage that comes out of this.
Damage.
Level 3, just going into it. Because he wants to get some of his meter back.
Praying for an FUW. It's very possible. Today could be his day.
60.
Either way, someone is going to Capcom Cup today.
With that level 2, I like to see it.
Ain't over till it's over.
Now blocking.
Kind of can't have to, so you can be able to build some of his meter back.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
I think this is it.
Guess what? He does not have any meter on his end. He can still. There it is. Idom with the first game if he doesn't drop. Double up. Level 2.
That's it.
Closes it.
Game 1 Idom.
Extension from Idom.
It's one of those where you're glad to see me here, but also sad to see me here. That's how it is sometimes, Cuppy Cakes.
Across the pond, and Idom is going to take that first game.
Yeah,
Definitely playing the game in Space Ghost right now.
I've had an extremely unfortunate last 36 hours.
Okay, the name of the game for Idom today has been DI.
It is a long and unfortunate tale.
Let me get all of that. I'll take a medal while I'm at it.
3 medals, oh my goodness.
But yeah, the long story short, I got screwed over by flights. So here we are. That's the short version.
That's it.
Idom is on set point and just over there just chilling. Look at him. Look at him right now on that screen.
When I
on the
skip the
right
next Smash game, Falcon came to Street Fighter.
He is
I'm gonna play the next Smash game no matter what.
The punish again.
Look at this.
You had a terrible fight experience recently too.
My goodness. Stance once more.
Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'll share the story again from start to finish after this set and after I put some food in.
Sweep kind of hit.
Man, it was a lot.
It's kind of insane how poor everything went for me.
DI, get that punish as well.
And it's level 2. Look at it.
Put him in the burnout.
Not quite.
That doesn't burn out.
Pretty much hit, and then Problem X took that hit on purpose. Problem X absolutely took the hit on purpose.
He just did not want to go to. Oh,
Perfect
wait a
parry.
second.
Needed it.
But
Oh, but no. This is
counter
good.
hit.
He did a headbutt going through.
Search and destroy the
I don't think I'm gonna be able to, JK Leo, because technically a lot of it is not their fault.
Not going to bite him. That crouch is strong.
Or like they'll be able to like kind of argue that it's not their fault. Goes for the reset.
Now officially,
Idom's in top 8.
Losing side for Cream City Convergence. Big congrats to him.
Oh my goodness! And there
Did I get my money back? I'm trying to right now.
Man, the name of the game for Idom, man, is
DI.
Turn Red.
Nah, DI. Yeah, you're right. Turn red, DI. Okay. Drive impact. Use the Street Fighter 6 mechanics to the best of your abilities. Remember,
If I'm doing well in Street Fighter, will I drop it for the new Smash?
That DI button. If your opponent can't react, that's
Yeah,
on
so
them. Sorry, that's completely on you. But yo, big congrats.
I don't know.
Gonna get that bracket set up for you
Like
guys.
I plan on going into Smash again, but like if I'm doing really, really
It's
well,
not gonna be tomorrow. It's literally gonna be
and
happening
I've
in about 15 minutes.
I don't know, it
Guys,
depends.
Please stay tuned. Please stay patient because that was a great top 24. Holy.
All right, we have our top 8 decided, everyone.
The winner side was completely just one-sided on each and every single game, man. And then on the loser side, man, showing why it is.
So our final top 8 is Joey versus Dual Kevin and Minna RD versus Nephew, Ending Walker versus Kaba, and Jack versus Idom.
Especially on the final round as well.
Okay.
So I hope you guys are excited for a top 8, man.
I think this is gonna be some good shit.
Kind of action happening.
Sorry you couldn't make it. I feel really bad, Kuryu. I know Bingus really wanted me to sign an amiibo and all that shit.
Yes, please.
Big shouts to Falcon. We're gonna start off with that young Street.
I feel bad that
You guys did not know Street Fighter Duel is out right now.
have to
Go ahead, scan that QR code at the bottom. It's the collaboration.
be a disappointment.
Game that was released last year. If you haven't heard about
Sorry.
it, it's an RPG-based theme for Street Fighter 4. So we got over 40 of your favorite characters.
Yeah, once I put in some food and get back during the ad break, I'll
Also, it's a collaboration with Street Fighter 6.
share the whole flight story from start to finish because it really is extremely
It's gonna be coming
unfortunate.
very soon, man. I already got my some of my tickets for those. So make sure you guys log in and play that game and get involved in that collaboration. If you feel
It depends, JK Leo. So a decent amount of FGC tournaments don't have crazy prize pools, but
Fighter League.
it's really common for them to have like solid prize pools, even outside of UWC and Capcom Cup. Like, if I can go to F2 Con, for example, I think that's gonna have like
Got your Scouter Combine.
a $4,000 pot, which is decent.
Make sure you set it up starting August 12th. We already went through some combines, man. One of the players
Like
in the top 8.
most dream hacks have 10K pots. There's Red Bull Kumites, which usually have like 50K
Combine
pots.
as well. So make sure you guys get in there.
There's
sign up.
usually a pretty good amount of
Opportunity to potentially
solid but nothing too crazy pots for events outside of it.
Please do. Yo, big shout outs to
And then we also have, you know, the circuits with really big pots. So
guys, the top 8 will be going to be set. You guys going to see that real soon. But in
It's
the meantime,
fine.
sit back, relax, enjoy this.
it's okay, King. We'll meet one faded day and you can sign my amiibo. I'm really sorry. I hope you guys are having a good time there, though. I assume you guys still went, right? Either way, thank you for the tier 2 resub for 9 months. I really appreciate it. Alright, there's a 5-minute timer. So I'm gonna put in some food, come back, and then share the unfortunate story of what happened with travel. Alright, be back in just a few minutes.
Our world is not headed for disaster, as you say. The Exalted One's awakening is simply the first step towards the birth of a brand new world. Everything will be destroyed to be born anew.
won't let you awaken it.
I get it that you want to protect Ratha. But all you're doing is making him suffer. Ratha here is the one paying the price for your selfish obsession with the Nergigante. Let's go, Rathy! Fire!
It may be impossible to save the world without Ratha's help.
Bonds of friendship between riders and hunters. Looks like the children really are our future. Look it up!
Understood!
I won't miss!
Time to put our kinship to the test.
This is where it all ends.
I gotta see Dude's tweet. Hold up. Oh. Oh, baby. Ooh. Ooh. All right. Kava Def popped off and said he's the #1 Guile. Didn't know beating me one game with Guile erases all the tournaments I've destroyed him in with Guile and Cammy. If he truly believes it, let's run a 1st to 7 for $10,000. We can do it in his home in the Dominican Republic. What's up? Oh, baby. Ooh. 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 I gotta wait for the response to this. $10,000. Dude's willing to put up big boy money. That's a little bit spicy. Not gonna lie, I want to see that shit. I hope it happens. I mean, I'm just a spectator, but still. I mean, you'd be surprised, Chase. I could win the Falcon Ditto in like all but one 1st to 10 literally ever. And then the one time I lose the 1st to 10, oh, I suck in the matchup now. So I understand. I mean, obviously a 1st to 10 is different from a best of 3, but I think my overall record against top Falcons in the mirror is like 15-1 or something like that. Hear the airline story? Okay, so I had to fly from Atlanta to Orlando and then Orlando to Milwaukee, and that was the same route both ways, okay? On the way to Orlando, we get a over the intercom, we hear, "Oh guys, we can't go into Orlando right now because the weather is really bad. And also we're low on gas. So we're just gonna stop in Tampa and stay there until we can refill on gas and get approved to go into Orlando." Why were we low on gas? Bruh.
Village has been blighted.
We know what the blight is or why it's eating away at the world? No.
So we stop in Tampa.
And that it must be destroyed.
We stay in the plane for like an hour. We refill on gas. And then they tell me, Oh, by the way, we have no idea when we're going to be approved to go into the airport for arrivals. So we're just going to deplane literally everyone, and you guys can come back at some point. 4 hours after landing, I can finally go to my flight from Tampa to Orlando. Keep in mind, I was supposed to be in Orlando 4 hours earlier. I was supposed to be there 4 hours earlier. My connecting flight to Milwaukee has long since left at this point, because of course it has.
I've been waiting my whole life for this. I want to
And so I missed my flight, and I'm in Orlando 4 hours later, finally. And then they tell me the only possible flights I could take that they would compensate me for all arrive several hours after my pool on Saturday or today. And the only way I could have possibly gotten there in time, I would have had to stay at the airport with no sleep, book a flight at like 5 in the morning with a different airline, and a one-way ticket would have cost me like $600 for just one way. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. I do not want to just throw away that kind of money when I've already had to throw away a lot of money for that in the first place. And so I just decided to cut my losses. And then once I'm in Orlando, this is where things get really annoying. So they couldn't get me a straight shot flight home. I ended up having to fly back to Tampa after having a layover in Tampa again for a few hours. Then fly from Tampa to Fort Lauderdale, which had another several hour layover. And then there to Miami, which had another several hour layover. And then finally home to Atlanta, and that flight also got delayed. So I went almost 30 straight hours without sleep. And I might not even get fully refunded. And I also lost money on my hotel and didn't get a refund for the event itself, which makes sense. But I basically just threw several $100s away to have a miserable experience and get nothing.
A lot of people involved, both in terms of streaming, running brackets, getting vendors, and all the
I got screwed over extremely hard.
We want to thank the Barrett Center for hosting us today. We want to thank Capcom for giving us the opportunity to represent.
All right, I'll be back in just a minute. I'm gonna work on my food a little bit.
Thank you to the volunteers. This event would not have happened without all the volunteers. From setup to bracket running to teardown, not possible without all of you, and we appreciate it immensely. And finally, thank all of you for coming and converging in Milwaukee with us for a wonderful day of fighting games. Thank you again for the showcase to show our city and our scene. Now let's get top 8 started, why don't we? Thank you.
That sucks so much, man. I'm sorry life did you like that. Yeah. What can you do? Just gotta focus on my next events, you know? As far as larger events this next month, because I lost a lot of money, my budget for September is a lot tighter. So right now, the main thing I might go to in September is like maybe F2Con, which is like a Tennessee regional. That has a pretty decent pot, so if I did win, I'd get a pretty decent paycheck. Dude, they really killed it with the Terry trailer. Daigo got owned. It be that way sometimes. Biggest money match I've seen? Like $1,000 or something? Yeah, 10,000 is kind of wild. Based on what you said, you can get a good amount of money out of them for the missed connecting flight. That's what I'm gonna try my best to do, yeah. Because my flight overall cost like $250, so if I could get most of that refunded, at least that's something, you know? Grands of the Blood Money tournament was like a 100k money match. I think it was more than that, but yeah. Yeah, first place got 300,000, and I think second place was like 150k or something like that. Yeah, they really killed it with Terry. Loki might be able to get the tournament sign-up fee compensated. I don't want to do that though. I don't want to ask for my money back because Cream City Convergence didn't do anything wrong. I'm okay with them having my money. Like, it seems like they're running a good event. Not from the airline for a missed event. There is zero chance that's gonna happen. I'm telling you now, there is no way they're gonna compensate me for a video game tournament. No way whatsoever. That would be crazy if I could somehow get that, but... Can't wait a whole month for Terry. Yeah, he looks great. If he beats Chun-Li, I'll pick him up. Because right now, even though I think other characters are cool, a lot of the other characters I'm interested in don't beat Chun-Li. And since she's like the main matchup I worry about with DJ, I just hope they make a character that looks cool to me and also beats her, and then I'm just set. I won't have to play a single losing matchup in bracket ever. But they have to actually make someone cool that appeals to me and also beats her first, and then we can do it. All right, back in a second. My food should be ready now.
Cook it up, cook it up.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game.
This is what makes a champion. Those clip reactions and the reset.
Chris won! It's your CBC front, Paris Premier champion!
What on earth is going on? Will get it for him. And he gets it! Kawano is your champion! We're gonna turn up the heat! There's the finish! He punches his ticket all the way to Capcom. He hasn't dropped a single game! Absolutely flawless! Round. We're not finished! He's so careful to get the jump back, it doesn't even need the level 1. What? The best Street Fighter player in the world, Knuckle Dude. From full screen is gonna be okay. No, never mind. It's Meta RD.
No, Chun-Li needs buffs. I think she's in a completely fine spot right now.
And what welcome back to Top 8 at Cream City Mid-Bass. Let's get it!
Ooh, let's go! Yo, crowd, I know you're cheering right now, but I need for the one time, are you ready for Top 8?
Okay, all right. Yep, I hear it. No, definitely the crowd is super hyped. We are here to send it off in the best region. I am here with Sankola and myself, Marine.
Hopefully y'all have enjoyed the action leading up to this point. We've had a whole day of Street Fighter play, but it ends right now today, tonight. In a few hours, we will crown a champion and one that moves on at a seat at Capcom Cup Finals next year. But we have to go down the list of players that we have in this top 8 spot who have worked so hard to get to this point, considering how stacked the bracket has been.
Yeah, definitely. So we want to take a look at the bracket super quick here because we wanted to see.
I was about to look at bracket, but then they got ahead of me. So.
Joey, my boy from my local.
All right.
We got Dual Kevin.
I've got some personal predictions. I think Dual Kevin's gonna beat Joey. I think Mina RD is gonna beat Nephew. I got Ending Walker over Kaba, and I think I've got Jack over Idon.
Here, let's see who's going to be moving on for that seat at CBT Finale. Now, there is prize pool out here.
Yes.
Some provided by the C3 people, but again, you're wanting that seat at Capcom Cup. You've worked so hard to fight the likes of Daigo, fight the EU people have tried to.
Which would mean Joey would be right here, so we'd have Joey versus Jack. I think Jack wins. Putting him here. I think Ending Walker versus Nephew. I think I got Ending Walker winning that. I think Ending Walker will also beat Jack. And I think Mina RD, Dual Kevin's a toss-up. So my personal top 3 prediction is Dual Kevin, Mina RD, Ending Walker, Jack at 4th.
So again, like it's going to be really great to see, and of course in top 8, it is going to be 1st to 3.
Nephew and Joey at 5th.
Yeah, which is great.
Kava and Idom at 7.
So freaking quick.
That is my full prediction for top 8. We'll see how right I end up being, or wrong.
But speaking about Luke, we have to talk about Dual Kevin, who has been mostly.
I could be hilariously wrong. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess, right?
But for the most part, it's been Rashid to get him where he has been. For CBT Warrior, for out here, it's been the Windy City. Now, on the other side,
all you want next patch is your jury anti-fireball tool, no matter how specific.
Seriously, let's get it. Yeah. So again,
I'm okay with her not having a strong fireball tool because I feel like by design that's just one of her weaknesses.
And Dual Kevin.
I think it's okay for characters to have weaknesses, you know.
Oh, they play Warrior all the time. This is like a CBT Warrior event right here.
Yeah.
At a big stage.
Let's get it. Yeah. Again, Rashid, Manon. This is the first match in top 8. Let's get it.
Let's converge. All right. Now, you as a Manon player, still for some reason, why?
All right. I think we're gonna have Kevin in winners finals. I think he's got this.
What do you think about this matchup overall?
Yeah, so it's kind of like right here, you know, getting the hit grab, getting the second medal here. That's where kind of Manon kind of shines and tries to like get ahead of the game. But here, nice, and we see that interruption too because we've seen so many times that Joey has spaced out
parry.
ahead in order to kind of frame trap and go for a normal afterwards. And there we go with that trade.
Overhead, punish, knockdown, Oki, slide applied, walks up the crouching light kick again, but this time,
yeah, we did hear a parry as well, so we got that punish counter. Oh, yeah. Now, this is where she kind of wants you to be at, and I know Kevin is trying to build up for Super 2 into the next round. Round 1 up.
All right, Kevin. I see you.
For Super 2, without having expended the first round going down, this is fantastic for Kevin. He's going to have that a win condition coming through at some point. We activate it raw. We go for a knockdown. Oh! He probably thought it was a throw or something. I'm not sure. But now we get the knockdown into level 2.
Yeah, that level 2 is smart.
Fantastic start. Overhead. Carries it out.
Oh, very good defense from Joey because he definitely saw that the tornado was in his face, wanted to parry most of it because he did not want to.
Yeah, he just completely invalidated level 2.
With that punish as
and he's got the drive gauge advantage too. Still down life and has corner though.
Walk up, just enticing, granting a command grab. Interruption, there's a command grab right after.
Yeah, that target combo is so good at catching backdashes too. Nice in the roundhouse, really close up.
He pressed after getting hit with the heavy kick.
Oh no, just a little too late for the drive reversal. And Kevin is going to take the first game against Joey.
Bait on the reversal. Dual Kevin knows there's not that many defensive options that you're going for. If you're Manon, yeah, you got super. You got drive reversal. He's ready.
All right, Dual Kevin, I see you. Let me change the stream title, by the way.
And that was a sick interruption there. Yeah, I really like how Joey's utilizing light kick as well because I know you can do light kick into drive rush and do your jab, back fierce into hit grab, just to kind of get a quick medal in between. But Dual Kevin going on to the other side, wanting to keep the pressure on.
Drive rush for heavy kick. He needs drive rush to keep the pressure on.